Hello there, good people of the internet. I'm GUNNS4HIRE, and welcome to my first impressions of Call of Duty Ghosts. Over the years, I find it increasingly difficult to find people and their reviews of this game to be as impartial as possible. There's a lot of hate, there's a lot of animosity with this game, depending on when you actually started playing, whether it was Call of Duty 4, it was World at War, Black Ops maybe even. And depending on when you started playing, can highly influence whether or not you're going to like a certain game, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But for myself, and in this game here you're seeing, this is like really early on. I can't remember what class or what rank I am here, but I mean, I'm still ranking up. I'm still just sort of, you can see I'm fumbling around. I'm trying to figure this place out. I'm trying to like, okay, I'm figuring out where to place things, where to, you know, as people like to say, camp up. But I'm really just looking for good places, like for search, because that's sort of my forte here. But I've got to say that I went into this skeptical. After so many years, you know, that first taste, your first Call of Duty experience, no matter what it is, usually is your best memory. It's usually the one that you like the most. If you started playing Call of Duty 4, you'll always hear these COD commentators talk about, oh yeah, the days of this or days of that. Or if it was World at War, you know, same thing. If Black Ops was your first one, you're going to have a love for Treyarch and that style and that feel of that game, and it's going to be frustrating. You're probably not going to like Modern Warfare 2, or 3 rather, and maybe even this game here rubs you the wrong way. I'm already seeing it. The community online in terms of Twitter is so torn. But I gotta say, for me, I am absolutely loving this game so far. Before I get into the reasons as to why I really like this game so far, I just want to actually tip my hat to Infinity Ward. Kudos to you to actually having a very good launch on the PS3. And what I mean by that, I mean, it's not absolutely perfect. You know, people are complaining about health or spawns or whatever. You know, the atypical things that people complain about. But all I'm going to say is that for a launch to have as few problems as this launch actually did, to be playable, in comparison to like what happened with the Black Ops launch on PS3, which basically rendered the entire game unplayable. You could not play. It was so bad on the porting to PlayStation 3. And quite honestly, with the next-gen systems coming out and everything, I was very concerned about the PlayStation 3 because it's still under the Cell processor. I'm like, oh my goodness, maybe they're putting so much effort into the next gen. Not only now is it's port from, like, you know, Xbox 360, you're talking about Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. I thought the PS3 was going to get ramrodded, and I am so glad that I was wrong. This, you know, on day one playing this, I'm so happy. I couldn't be happier with the way that it's playing right now on the PlayStation 3. For me, there are three main reasons why I'm really liking Call of Duty Ghosts right now, and I'm hoping that it continues. Number one is maps. Now, this is actually a huge issue for a lot of people, and I know there's going to be a large number of you that don't like the maps for the reason that I like them, and that is the size. Many of these maps, I've yet to see a map that's truly really small. Maybe I just haven't played it yet, but the maps are monstrous. For someone like me and my play style, and who likes to play Search and Destroy, I know it's Search and Rescue now, which I have not even played yet, still just unlocking weapons, which obviously is also going to influence my overall love for this game. I need to have that. That's something that I play long term, and I need to make sure that it's something I can enjoy. So I'm a little bit nervous about that right now, but other than that, the maps I'm happy with. I think, you know, there's a lot of up and down, there's a lot of, you know, stairways, alleyways, but because I think like that, because I play like that, it doesn't, you know, I look for traps, I look for areas to put, you know, charges like this, areas where they're going to run around the corner and get killed by the IMS. You know, that plays perfectly into my play style. So for me, this is turning out to be one of the greatest Call of Duties since Modern Warfare 2. And I know some of you don't like Modern Warfare 2, but the reason why I'm comparing that is the next point that I'm absolutely happy about, and that is hit detection. This, I don't know what it's like on the 360 or you know, PC or whatever. The hit detection is spot on. I am thoroughly impressed. I am shocked. I'm happy. That is one of the biggest influences in terms of me loving a game. The hit detection is solid on this. When I'm shooting something, it's hitting that person. People are complaining they don't like the least amount of health, but my thing is, you know what? If someone's got the jump on you and they're shooting you first, I'm sorry, but the last thing I want to see is someone being able to do a 180 drop shot and kill me. after I've already gotten the jump on them. I don't want that. I'm happy with it. I don't want to see more health. The hit detection's fine. Health is fine. The map size, I'm happy with. And the final aspect of this game that I'm impressed with, or pleased with anyway, based on what I look for in these Call of Duty games, is the weapons handling. And by that I mean they're not super jumpy. I don't want super realistic weapons. I don't want kickback and swaying, and I want accurate weapons. I want to play it because I want to know that what I'm shooting at is going to drop. If I strategically outmaneuver someone else when I shoot them, I don't want that scenario where they do a 180 drop shot on me. That's going to piss me off. So for this, the fact that the weapons work fine, that I've already found a weapon that I like, which is the Remington. I believe it's, the ACR. The ACR is actually made by Remington, the company. That's why, this Remington here just goes hand in hand. You're going to find your own weapons. For me, this is the assault rifle that I like, and I probably will not use other assault rifles. I'm not one of those experimental persons. So I've already found weapons that I like. They handle the way I want. The maps are brilliant, and the hit detection is spot on. A great launch on PS3. Couldn't be happier. I'm really looking forward to it. It's been a long time since I've felt this good about a Call of Duty game. Now for you gotta hop on and form your own opinions. That's just mine. I'm absolutely loving it. Find out for yourself. Get on there, try things. Remember, be patient. Try it out. Maybe you'll love it just like I do.